Okay, so we're going to start here on frequency polygons. So question A, a running club had a race. How many people ran the race? So another word for how many or the amount is the frequency, right? So we need to get the total frequency. So what we'll do is this. We will get the height in each case. I'll just make this a different color. We just need to get the height for each value, or the vertical value, because the frequency is on the vertical axis. The frequency is always on the vertical axis, as we've said many times. So we just get the heights basically. So this is 2 because this is 0 and this is 4. So we have 2 plus 14 plus 8. Okay, so 2 plus 14 plus 8. So this value is 2, this is 14, and this is 8. So we just add them together. 2 plus 8 is 10, 10 plus 14 is 24. That's it. What is the slowest time someone might have run the race? Okay, so remember the points that we put down, they're always the mid-class value or the middle value, right? Between two numbers. So here, this value is right in the middle of 0 and 2, okay? So that was one interval. The next interval is 2 to 4 because this value is in the middle. And the last interval is 4 to 6 because this value is in the middle. So we're looking for the slowest time. So the slowest time, so if you run a race, the fastest person's time is the smallest value, right? So the slowest person's time is the largest possible value, which would be 6 minutes. So that's it, 6 minutes. Okay, 6 mins. Done. Okay, B. A hot dog stand recorded how many or how much each customer spent. Fine. So use a table to estimate the mean. Okay, why is that estimate? It's estimate because these middle values here, the mid-class values, they might not necessarily be accurate. We just go halfway because that's kind of in between most values, but it's not necessarily accurate. That's why we go for estimate. Okay, so frequency 0 to 4. So frequency is always on the y-axis. So we got 10. And then 4 to 8, we got 20. And 8 to 12, we got 15. Okay, and remember, we can just put the mid here, or the mid-class, whatever you'd like to call it, mid. So the middle of 0 and 4 is 2, and that's where the point is. See, 2, 10. Next one is going to be 6, 20. So the middle of this is 6, middle of this is 10. Okay, 10, 15. And then we go m times f. So the mid-interval value, sorry, I'll just zoom in here. It's kind of hard to see. And it's also hard to write. So it's going to be the mid-interval, or the mid-class value, m times f. M is 2, f is 10, that's 20. 6 times 1, or 6 times 20 is 120. And this is 150, 10 times 50. And then we just add them all up. 20 plus 120 is 140, plus 150 is 290. And then we add up the frequencies. We got 45, 10 plus 20 plus 15 is 45. And then what we do to estimate the mean, we just divide the total. So it's going to be total. So we just divide 290 by 45. So 290 over 45. I actually don't have a calculator with me. I'll have to do this on my phone. It should be around 60 something, or 6 point something. So 290 divided by 45, yeah, 6.444. Okay, so I'm just going to call that 6 and 4 over 9. That's the exact answer. But let's say 6, what was it's in pounds. So we'll just say 6 pounds 44 pence. And that's it, 6.44. Okay, next one. State the modal group. So the modal is just an adjective, right? So the noun is mode. So they want to know what group is the mode in. So what values are the modal values, okay? So the mode is the most common value. Okay, in other words, let's imagine we had 1, 7, 7, 7, 8. The modal value is 7, right? Because it's the most common value. And the mode itself, the mode in that case would be what? 7. And what's the frequency? The frequency is 3, right? Because we have 3 of them. In other words, where we find the highest frequency will give us the mode. Okay, so where we find the highest frequency is where we find the mode. So let's just take out that example and we'll go back to where we need to be. So where is the highest frequency? Well, frequency is on the y-axis. Highest frequency is here. We can see it's 30. So we know that 30 parcels had a weight between 20 and 25 kilograms, right? Because this number here, 22.5, is right in between these two. So this is the highest frequency, and we know it's over this range, 20 to 25. So that's it. So modal group, I'll just put modal. So we can say 20, I guess we should put in kilograms, less than, well, we just call it W for weight, less than or equal to 25 kilograms. So it's less than here, strictly less than, and less than or equal to here. Now we're looking for the mean. So it's going to be the same, or sorry, the median, excuse me. So we're looking for the median. So the median is the middle value. So how can we find the middle value? Well, let's think about this. The frequency here is 10. The frequency here is 25. The frequency here is, that's a bit better. Frequency here is 15. And then the frequency for this one is what? It is 30, right? We can just read that from our graph. So we got, that's 30, that's 25. So 10 plus 25 is 35, plus 15 is 50, plus 30 is 80. Okay, so we have 80 different parcels. So the middle one will be 40, will it? Or will it be 41? So we have 80. 80 is equal to n. And remember our little formula that we had, n, the position of the median is n plus 2 over 20. That equals 81 over, sorry, n, what am I saying? It's n plus 2 over, so we have n equals 80. And we had a formula, remember, n plus 1 over 2. That's for the position of the median. That equals 81 over 2. So it's the 40.5th value. So it's between the 40th and the 41st. Okay. So we've 10 and 25, that's 35. And then, so this up to here, we have 35 numbers altogether. And then over here, we have 50 numbers. So what we'll find is, because it's 10 plus 25 is 35 plus 15 is 50, right? So the 36th to the 50th numbers occur in here. The 36th to the 50th values occur right here. So the 40.5th is going to be in this range here. So it's going to be, the modal group is going to be, or the median group is going to be 15 to 20. It's going to be here, okay? 15 to 20. 15 kilograms. And these are not easy, so it might not be obvious, but these are quite testing questions. In the exam, I don't think anything would be quite as hard as this level C question. Okay, the final thing, we're looking for the mean for this grouped data. Okay, well we can only estimate the mean, and it's the same as we do here. So it's the mid value times the frequency. So what will we do? So the mid value here, I'll actually do it on a new sheet because it's only going to get a little bit confusing if we just talk through it. So I'm going to grab this. Okay. I'm going to grab this, I'm just going to come over here, and here we go. Okay, so if we look at this, we can say we need the mid value times the frequency, and we need the frequency. Okay, so you can do a big table, I'm just doing it nice and simple. So here we have this point with this point with this point and with this point. Okay, here the frequency is 10 clearly, and the mid is 7.5, so m times f is going to be 75. Here the frequency is 25 and the midpoint is 12.5. So we're then going to have, do you see how that's 12.5? Because we have 10 here and then we have 15 over here, okay? So then the m times the f is going to be 12.5 times 25. When you do that, you should get 312.5. Here, the frequency is 15, because we go up 15. And the mid class value is 17.5, because it's in between these two. 17.5 times 15 will give you 262.5. And then finally, we have this. So 30 is the frequency, and 22.5 is the mid-class value. So you're going to have 22.5 times 30, and that should give you 675. So what we do then is we just add them all up. So over here you have 10 plus 25 is 35, plus 15 is 50, plus 30 is 80. And then on the other side we'll have 75 plus 312.5 plus 262.5 plus 675, and that gives you 1325. So the estimated mean is 1325 over 80, And when you do that on your calculator, it should be about 17 roughly. Yeah. So 16.5625. So we can just round that. Let's go to the nearest, so it's approximately equal to 17 kilograms. So that's that. That is it. So we can say the mean is about 17 kilograms. They really should have estimated mean in the question. So approximately equal to 17 kilograms. Cool. Okie dokie. A vet records the weights of some cats they treat. How many cats were weighed? Well, from 0 to 2, we can see is 10. Between 2 and 4, we can see is 30. And then 4 and 6, we can see it's 15. Easy peasy. Which group had the highest frequency? Well, 2 to 4. 2, W, I guess W is for weight. 4. Okay. We go to question 2. Let's go to the right. So a cafe records how much each customer spends. So we just have to fill this out. 0 to 10. Well, the frequency is also 10. 10 to 20, the frequency is 15. 20 to 30, the frequency is 5. The midpoint, 0 to 10 is 5. 10 to 20 is 15. You can actually just read it off here. 25. Or you can read it off the graph. Okay, so, cafe, okay, so what they want is subtotal. It might be confusing for you. What they want is the mid times the frequency. That's 50. 15 squared is 225. And then 5 times 25 is 125. Alright, that's it. Let's just go down to question 3. So frequency polygon shows heights of some factory flowers. Okay. Calculate the mean height. So it's the same thing. They're just giving you less scaffolding. So they're trying to make you do more of the work. So you can write whatever you want in here. You can write F for frequency or freak, F-R-E-Q. I just put mid here. And then M times F. Nice and easy. Let's do the mid first because it's easy. 5 to 15, 25. Alright, frequency, 4. So we're going up in 4s here. So 4, 20, and 12. 4, 20, 12. 4 times 5 is 20. 20 times 15 is 300. And 12 times 25, guess what? It's also 300. So you can just put the total here. 4 plus 20 plus 12 is 36. 20 plus 300 is 620. Alright, and that's it. They actually asked us for the mean height. So to get the mean, we just get the M times F total divided by the total frequency. So you're going to have 620 over 36. So this should be about 17 point something. Let's see. 620 divided by 36. Yeah, 17.2222222. So we can just say 17 and 2/9, whatever, centimeters. That's it. Okay, the frequency polygon shows times for a swimming race. Estimate the mean finishing time. Oh wow. So this is just like the others, but they're just giving you less help, basically. So they basically just want you to make this table yourself, because they're asking you for the same thing, estimate the mean finishing time. So you're just going to have, what do we have? Height, centimeter. Okay, so we're going to have, instead of height, we're going to have time. Okay, let's just do it. Ready? So this is obviously 40. So we're going to have 40 less than t less than equal to 50. 50 less than t less than equal to 60. 60 to 70. 60 less than t 70. And then 70. Alrighty, so let's get the frequencies. 10, 20, 15, 5. Okay, easy. 10, 20, 15, 5. We don't even need to look at the graph to do this because it's going to be in the middle of these values. 45, 55, 65, 75. 10 times 45 is 450. 20 times 55 is 1100. 15 times 65 is 975. And then we have 5 times 75 is 375. What are they asking for? Estimate the mean, same thing, right? So we're going to get the total of these, 10 plus 20, so just do it. Total. T-O-T-A-L. Okay, 10 plus 20 is 30, 45, 50. Nice number. So then we just add up m times f. So we have 450 plus 1100 is 1550. Plus 975 is 2525. And then plus 375 is 2900. 2900. Right? And then we just divide m times f divided by f, the totals. So the mean, or the estimated mean technically, equals 2900 over 500, or sorry, 50, what am I talking about? So you just cancel them. 5 into 29 goes 5 times. 4 left over. 5 into 40 is 8. So it's 58. What are the units? Seconds, okay? So the answer is 58 seconds. That's it. And that's everything. So yeah, hope you understand that. That's the answer there. I'll just put up the actual answers from the standard sheet, or the sheet that I got the questions from. These questions are quite difficult, so if you don't feel too confident on them, don't worry too much. If you're looking for like a high score, then yeah, just try to get to grips with it. Anyway, so I'll just put up these answers. So the first, that set of questions is here. So you can see there's the first answer. Second answer is just filling out the table. Third answer, they actually rounded it to 1 decimal place. Whatever, I left it as 2 over 9, it's fine. 17 and 2/9. And there they also got 58, which is good. And then frequency polygons. How many people? 24. What's the slowest? 6 minutes. They filled out the table. They got £6.44. The mean, yeah, we rounded it up to 17 kilograms. It doesn't matter because they didn't tell us whether we should round it or not. That's perfect. It's fine. We got those, and we got these. I'll put these up on Google Classroom. They should be up. Yeah, so that's everything. Alrighty. Thank you and take care.